I was back to being an absolute menace in the Roblox Squid Games, and I scurried around the map like a madman looking for my first delectable victim. I then spotted a couple casually strolling toward the finish line while embracing each other, and I didn't like that one bit, and smacked them across the yard, making them get popped. One of them had died, but the girl ended up surviving, so I went after her to finish my business. But two boys suddenly came up to me out of nowhere. I flung one out of my way, but the other one picked up the girl and took her away as I got shot trying to go after them. But luckily, even I had my own knight in shining armor and was safely taken to the finish line. I then went back into being a menace and threw my own savior into a rain of bullets. It was time to take my picture, and I completely outclassed all the other contestants with my perfect smile. We were now in the honeycomb game, but since they didn't give me my damn cookie, I had passed the round with flying colors and aura farmed on top of the merry-go-round. Lunchtime, and these players were yet to learn any goddamn manners. It was the survival round, and I was running around like a mutt looking for who I would be destroying next when a player named Kaizen suddenly knocked me out of my trance. I didn't take that lightly though, and I hunted him around the map until he was completely eliminated. The next game started, and I began to assert my dominance by turning into a damn helicopter, and I went on to easily obliterate my enemies on the opposite team. We finally made it to the glass bridge, which I already asserted that it was my domain. I jumped into the first panel and waited for the others to join me. I then took the perfect opportunity to kick them into the ground, sending 3 of them into the abyss never to be seen before. I then did it again, causing one of them to fall, and they were all terrified of me, but I was careless and accidentally dashed myself into my doom. Anyways, I was back, and easily caught up to the others and pushed yet another skellywag to meet their grandfather in heaven, and even another one after that. It was now just the 2 of us left, or so I thought, because a bastard had used their revive and awaited us in the lobby. Mingle game, and I was dancing in excitement for finally arriving at my favorite one. In the first round, we needed to get into a room of 2, so the snowman had no choice but to push the black man out. I could only feel the pain in his eyes. I tried to choke the life out of the snowman for what he had done, but I had failed. We were now in the final game, the Squid Game, and I decided that this time I would use my secret technique, the imaginary hound mode. I quickly ran towards my opponent on all 4s and handed him a wombo combo more than once and more than twice until I eventually defeated him and danced on top of his corpse. Maybe we weren't humans or horses, but dogs.